I'm talking about paganism. And so, first of all, do you guys know about paganism?
No.
So, actually, in the past, there are people who didn't believe the Christianity, so they're kind of like. I feel it's really weird to like someone like if you do not believe in this belief, and then you call like some pagan or like some special name is really mean, right? But it's actually having other meaning. So paganism is a group they practice the old polytheistic religion, and which is before the Christianity. Like they have some groups like polytheistic and monotheistic. It's something different. And so they have this is a complex community, and they includes a lot of things and like weekends and like druids and shamans and I don't know like so weekends I think you guys can really know like it's kind of like a witchcraft.
Oh.
Like yeah, like there's a crystal ball and then like oh my god like in the Alchemist and the woman like know what's happening in the boy's dream, right? So it's like so some groups like concentrating specific traditions or practices such as ecology, witchcraft, and Celtic traditions or certain gods. So let's see this picture, and so this picture is like there's kind of like traditions like do you guys can find something in it? Like some specific like
nature.
Yeah. Genius. Yeah. So like those are like trees and apples and flowers and leaves. They all belong to nature. So yeah, I will tell you later.
It's the seasons.
Yeah.
And the solstice.
And then that's the nature. They believe in nature.
Mm-hmm.
So the pagans believe in nature and the recognition of the divine nature is at the heart of pagan belief. Like the heart of pagan belief, like do you kind of find something like the heart of nature like in the book?
Yes.
Yeah. Like the heart, the boy in the Alchemist can listen to the heart of whole universe and like communicate with it. And so most pagans are eco-friendly and seeking to live in a way that minimizes harm to the natural environment, which is like they want to do anything that which not harm the nature, like and they actually do not have the certain buildings to celebrate their worship, like their
Rituals and worship.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, rituals. Yeah. So you can see there's really like free. So yes, that's the picture that's seasonal. Like it's a cycle that often called the wheel of the year, and almost all pagans are celebrating a cycle of 8 festivals, which is like this. And so December is called like Yule solstice, and like February is like another name, and then just like they only have like 8, so it's like December, February, March, April, or May, and you find there's no January, so it's like between here, and there's June, August. It's kind of like Chinese style, like that block.
New Year?
No. Oh, what? Yeah, they only have 4 numbers. No.
The solstice.
Only have 4 numbers, like 12, 3, 6, 9, but this have 8. So it's really it has some similarities between those, but it's actually different. So which are like this a festival which are spaced every 6 or 7 weeks through the year, and divide the wheel into 8 segments. And so the rites and rituals. Before I talking about this one, like pagans, they are not really like same as the witchcraft. because they believe in magic. They think it existed, but they do not practice any black magic. You know what I mean? Yeah. Black magic. You know, right? Okay. So, but okay, I know. So paganism is a very diverse religion with many distinct, though related to traditions. The forms of pagan worship vary widely, and okay, a picture. This we can find the name of the how to say that words. Like here, before this, we saw last picture, the wheel of the year, and then those are some like kind of symbols that we're doing the rituals, and there's a picture for the next one, but and then you see that you hear the trees, so you can see that they actually really believe in nature. Like they think the power of nature is really important, and also in their society and the women are really different from in some countries. They're really powerful actually. They believe in the women. They believe in God, and then when they do some like rituals, and actually it's kind of like an 8 years old. It's like you become adults, you will do the rituals and to show you already grew up, like mature and something like this. I don't know how to say that word. So and you see this and this spiritual connection with the nature, honor their gods and goddess, and celebrate the seasonal festivals and of the turning year and the rise of the passing of human life. Okay, so see this picture. So like someone said that these huge stones are pagans. They actually like some related to the pagans, and also in the in the grain. There's some weird symptoms in the farmland. You know that?
Oh,
Sometimes
the
UFO,
crops.
Yeah, the crops. But someone says that pagans they made this, and then the stones they actually use the sedimentary stone to make their community, their houses. These are two videos, and which one do you want?
First one.
The first one? First one is about the Norse pagans, and the last one is actually about the old Asian pagans, but it's about 45 minutes. I can only see the beginning of it. Which one do you guys want? See?
You can show us a bit of both.
Oh, but this one actually is like all wars, and that one has some speaking. So you see this actually their houses, and so it's a sedimentary rock. Like they find in Finland and like British, the Great Britain. And they're really united to each other. And the Norse pagans, they're actually is related to the Vikings. Do you know Vikings? Yeah, they really respect nature. It's so nice. Can you show part of it?
Mm-hmm.
I also like this one.
Ancient world. They were the pagan tribes of ancient Britain, and across 30 centuries, until the coming of the Roman legions, they built villages of sea stone like Skara Brae, massive tombs like Mace Howe, mountains of chalk and earth, including the mysterious Silvery Hill,
They show the picture.
and the most famous ancient monument in Europe, Stonehenge. They found ingenious ways to transport huge stone blocks hundreds of miles. They devised specialized techniques to mark the passing of the seasons with astonishing accuracy. The pagan tribes lived in a world without writing, so few clues remain as to how they built such extraordinary structures. Yet 50 centuries on, evidence of their achievement is still
Can you see
written
the
on
picture?
the land.
The crops.
Now, a team of experts will attempt to decode the riddle of these ancient monuments and see them as they looked when they were built, thousands of years ago.
Getting to this tomb is difficult, dirty, uncomfortable. You have to crawl, you have to bow your head in humility and enter a different world.
Using state-of-the-art animation and the latest research, the lost world of pagan Britain will be brought back to life.
Okay, watch it. So as I talk about the paganism is a really different book, through the whole practically, and in the book, the boy I told before in the beginning, he really can believe in nature and his heart, and he can listen to the language of the universe and the nature, and then in the end, almost ending of the book, and then he used the power of nature and to make some really mysterious things, and then to do some humans actually cannot do, but it's a amazing book, so he can do some things that's such paganism, they believe in nature, and then they do some really great works. You see in the videos. So yeah. And that's all. So do you guys have
Thank you.
some questions for me?